Hey guys, welcome back. So we're now going to just start disassembling the engine. So pretty much we just pulled the gearbox off and chucked it on the stand. Pretty much ready to go, ready to disassemble, and yeah, we'll just crack onto it. We're trying to do this in an afternoon to get down to the machine shop tomorrow. So we'll see how we go with time. Quick tip just before we even start everything, I'm just going to be taking out the loom. So I'm just going to go through and label every sensor. That way, when I go back to put the engine back together, I'm going to be able to know where everything goes and I don't get confused. Sweet! It's pretty much all we could do, just a few there. There's a lot of wires on the intake manifold, which should have popped the intake manifold off first. Just going to tackle this crank pulley and attempt to hold it with the breaker bar there and put some of the bolts in on the flywheel, and hopefully that should hold it in place. We'll see.
2 hours later.
Alright, so coil packs are out, exhaust manifold's out. I'm just going to start popping off the valve cover and get the front timing chain cover off. Just pop the valve cover off. Doesn't look too bad. There's a lot of RTV, which is a little bit concerning. The cams are a little scored, to be honest. It's all good because we are not going to be using those cams, so we really don't care. Looks like it has gone a while without an oil change though. Lots of oil marks. Just going to loosen the cams now. It's the reverse sequence of tightening, just so you don't bend the cams. So basically doing the back one and the front one, and we'll just loosen and go in towards the middle, and we'll just loosen them a quarter turn at a time. Little trick with the lifters. I'm just going to put them back into the lifter tray in order, that way they don't get mixed up, and then we'll just put these aside and label them intake and exhaust, and yeah, you shouldn't be able to get them mixed up. And now we're basically ready to do the head, so we're just going to pop the head studs off and pull the head off, Like the cams, we want to do the reverse tightening sequence, so start off at the end and work your way in, and we'll just knock them off at a quarter turn at a time. So just pop the head gasket off. You can definitely see here, looks like it's getting a bit of leakage into the water jacket. Could have been why the cylinder 3 compression test was low. You can also see, looks like it's leaking a bit here and a bit here. Have a look at the head. It doesn't look too bad. So cylinder 3, again, you can see there, looks like there's a bit of coolant that's leaking into the passage. Sorry, a bit of combustion, and you can see there as well, cylinder 6, cylinder 5. Probably have to get the head machined, and we'll just get the block decked as well at the machine shop. So yeah. Now I'm just going to do the rod caps, which are actually really tight, so we need a big break off these. So the rod caps are all loose. Now we're just going to do the main bolts and get the main bolts out and the main caps out. Then we should just be able to lift the crank out. Well, there you have it, she's all disassembled. So we will not be using the pistons and rods and crank. We've actually got a 3-litre crank, pistons and rods, and we're going to build an M50 B30 stroker. So that should bring the displacement up to 3 litres and should be aiming for about 170 kilowatts at the wheels, which about 220 horsepower, I think. But yeah, so off to the machine shop, we'll get it decked, honed, and just a general tidy up, hot tank it. And yeah, we'll be back and ready to build our M50 B30 in the next episode. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure you like, sub, all that sort of stuff, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.